Okay, are we live? I said, are we live? Let me see. Looks like we are on both platforms. Yeah. Alrighty. VigilanteWilliamson here. Another episode. Me playing games and talking shit. Still feeling slightly sick. Sorry for the delay. About 10 minutes late. Hello, the oppressive Eastoid Ascension Dildo has showed up, so the party started. K2J the Extreme has showed up. Appreciate it. Zax, Mike DeCarlo, appreciate everyone showing up. Sorry I'm a little late. Maybe I should start later more often because usually I don't get this much of a turnout at the beginning. Helltop Jesse, yes, everybody's been waiting. I was doing some music stuff. Not actually anything productive, but I'm trying to relearn keyboards. So I was basically making my own chord chart using a website or using a couple websites to make my own chord chart. Here for the Hotline Miami soundtrack. We'll get into that. You know, maybe, you know what? I was going to start with Streets of Rage, but now that we're doing that, maybe just go Hotline Miami the whole fucking time. Because it's a fun game, and goddamn it, that soundtrack is out cold. So fuck it. We'll just Hotline Miami the whole time. So let me get it started on this screen, especially since it likes to do the doxing thing. And then I'll show the screen in a second. That soundtrack is really bitching. Yeah. Yeah, Zach's channel has been blown up for a while. How where are you at now, Zach? Last time I checked you in the 20s, you an even bigger star? Essentially says go down, go Hotline the whole time. Remixing what country song? I am blissfully unaware. You can hear stuff. You can hear the soundtrack. We'll show the screen in a second. Trying to be dox free. Bildo, Blopa. What country song? Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to sing. Okay, you guys talk to each other. Alrighty. Think we should be okay. How's the music sound? To me, should I turn it up a little bit? Kind of, you know what? I'm just going to go with my instincts. I feel like we want a little bit more of this soundtrack, right? On both ends. So I'm going to turn it up a slight. Which one of the conservatives simping for? I mean, it's another day. Is it a Tommy Donald one? Is it that small town one, which I still haven't heard, but like I said, I lived in a small town, and brother, I gotta tell you, everyone already tried it, including meth. Like, we totally tried meth in that small town. Totally tried pills too, and it was tore down. At least back in the days. Hopefully it's better. I ain't been there in a few years. And Cinch Dildo, if he you know, he's ready to complete the whole thing, because he knows so much now that I've tipped somebody I knew. In any event, let's just go continue. Redheaded guy. Saw rappers doing remixes to it. That's not my thing. What's the name? Richmond Above Richmond? I think I've heard of it. Didn't see it. I don't know if I care to. Man, now I feel like maybe I went too loud because this song happens to be a little louder. What do you guys think? Should I turn this down a little bit? Richmond, north of Richmond. He's got a rocking guitar turned down 22 gajillion. So I gotta look it up. Is it actually a good song? Because I can't tell. And how loud is this? Because this sounds a skosh louder than I thought it would be. I'm just gonna rock with it. Don't look any further. Oh. Yeah, turn it down. See, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Hold on. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Oh, turn it up. Because the people want a little bit louder than this fucking thing. Because this was an indie game, remember? So the mastering and shit like that, they just did it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, I highly doubt they got this game mastered back in the day. Okay. Well, for me, it just looked darker. Oh, fuck you. Can I not pick this up? That's bullshit, bro. Hell nah. He's scared that he's going to move to the Appalachian Mountains if he hears a single second. I've been through last year. Not a lot of teeth out there, man. Just gotta say. Sorry if that's not low enough. I do like this soundtrack here, man. So, I didn't turn. I actually did. Hold on. Let me see. Trust me, I legit did. I didn't want to turn it down too much. Okay, hopefully this isn't too much. So I don't know. And plus, there's like a little bit of feedback coming from like my mic too, because I don't like using headphones. So is it good? That's good. Okay, that's where it is. Hopefully it ain't too much, but try to do all things for all people here. Is it me or this game look darker? What the hell? Oh shit! There we go. Watch out, I think we can shoot the glass. Okay. Just this motherfucker. And these motherfuckers. Okay. Damn it. Okay. It's okay though. That's not gonna get the job done, my guy. It's so hard to fucking get that dog without a gun. I don't even know if you can. Shit. You can't get the dog. Shit. Gotta be smooth. How's it sound for everybody? Is it good? I'd rather not turn it down. I'm cool with it. And I hate feeling. I feel like I might have to turn it up if this shit once we switch levels. But I'm glad everybody's here. Who knows if this streaming thing is ever gonna take off like, you know, you like, but you guys show up, you guys enjoy it, so I enjoy it, man. Damn it. It's good? Okay. If you guys think it's good. But oh yeah, back to that Richmond of Richmond. Is it an actually good song, or is it just, you know, something people are simping for because the data in the AY, and it's, you know, people like the new. People like hearing something that's not what they've already heard before. And they tend to go overboard with praise for it, regardless of, you know, how good it may actually be. Or is it something actually decent? Run the mill country. Okay. Damn it. Better than Tom McDonald. Well, that's not high praise. That's basic competency. Damn it. So basic competency is not going to get it done. But, you know, listen, if people are happy, I guess, you know what, who am I to fuck up their lives? Like, who am I to tell you what you can and can't like? You know, I haven't heard the song, just like I didn't hear the Jason. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It may be where some of those 2020 style talking points are now making their way into the music. Damn it. And that's just got some people who still cling on to those politics. And I'm not knocking you based on your political spectrum. I think all, partisanship is silly. All Simon Donald's song sound like his one song because he only knows how to make this weird Eminem emulation that sounds way worse. And then he uses these cheesy hooks that apparently Central Diddle said his good girlfriend writes, which I believe. Sheesh. So, I mean, I don't know. Damn it. Country ain't my thing. Some old school outlaw country, but that's it. I'm not too big into it either. I like some folky stuff, but that's not quite the same. What do they say? 3 chords and the truth. I got a respect for that type of music. Some of it may be considered country, some of it may not. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Richmond is more bluegrass than anything else. It's all right, but it struck a chord with people. Oh, okay. Good. Like, what's the chord based on? Like, what is that? What's the hype based on? I guess that's my question. Got him from this far away. Like, why is there such hype about it? What did it say that made conservatives so geeked? I don't, What's the deal with this song? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the hype about? Oh, got him. Motherfucker. How many I get? Just one of these motherfuckers. Let's go. Lyrics pretty much about how we're more divided than everybody, at least. Okay. Well, welcome to the party, pal. Sound like one of my old mixtapes, man. But welcome to the party. I get, you know what? If more people join the party, fuck it, right? Who am I to ruin their fun? Better late than fucking never, right? Because it could just be fucking never. If some motherfuckers, it was gonna be never. He's saying the real stuff, man. He's talking about real stuff, man. You just don't get it, man. It's like no shit, my guy. This is just the real life, man. You just don't understand, man. It's like, there are channels with like hundreds of thousands of subs that go way more in depth than what a song is doing. It's just that a part of it, we live in this very splintered world, so we don't really know what's mainstream. Nobody really knows, right? So when you hear, you're like, holy shit, there's a song about this? Not knowing, like, yeah, we all know this now. Everyone realizes this shit because it's obvious to realize it. So you know what? Good for them. Hopefully everyone's happy. Maybe I will. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I will make a remix. Fuck it, right? I'm gonna join in the fun. I don't know. If I hear it, I like it, I might. But that's a big if, man. No guarantees. Woo! Settle down, motherfucker. Wow. No, we're not. Shit. Do a Wakanda remix. I don't even like Black Panther that much. I get it. I'm a black superhero. We don't all know each other. Also, Meth Lab Bloom is Lawmer. What? Meth Lab Bloom is Lawmer, bro. At least it's authentic to small town. Probably rich men, bad, poor folk got to stick together lyrics. I'm guessing because I didn't hear a typical country song doing a kind of remix. Sometimes singing something with passion. Sometimes a group of people feeling perfect at the moment. Ain't hating on it. Okay, and that's fair, man. I've talked about just how you can deliver something passionately and make so much impact. So I don't know how good or bad the song is. It sounds, like I said, it does sound better than Tom McDonald. Like, hey, we actually have something to say. And again, good chord progression, good sounds, good melodies, good lyrics. You know, you can do worse. Do a lot worse than that, right? So let's. But I haven't heard the song. I'll take it. Shit! Simple song, right message, the right time. Think about politicians on the island with a twang. You know what? I'll give him credit there. I'll give him credit there. Maybe it's just the time. You know, music usually does come late. You know, as much as people want to hype up like the 60s and shit. No, the music came after motherfuckers were doing shit. So sometimes you just, you know, it's like, okay, thank you for someone putting this down as a record. So maybe it's cold. You know. I don't think I'm doing a game break. Maybe play it at the end of the stream if I can remember to, just to see how it sounds. I mean, you guys probably already know, but who knows? Damn it! Trans people are my friends is far superior. See, that's the thing. Trans people are my friends. It's gotten so catchy. It's like I like the song now. And that goes back to what I was talking about, passionate lyrics, man. You deliver something with passion, doesn't matter what the fuck it is. People fuck with it. Who else want to fuck with Hollywood Court? No. Trans people are our friends. It's catchy as fuck. What can I say, man? It is what it is. But that, you know, there's other things more important than song than message. And, I mean, maybe people don't want to hear that. Maybe people do, but it's just music. Liking a song is based upon a lot of stuff, of which message can be part of it. But all the other song stuff matters too, like catchiness. Sounds and all that other good shit. That it? Motherfucker? Think so. Tom McDonald looks like he was Prince's throat go. Oh, wow. He does have that look though, right? Like he went in for meth, kept going in, kept getting the years pushed up. It just became, you know, the resident bitch. Knuckle up, you transphobes. Damn tootin'. How do you get out of this? Is there another? Okay. I've been going deeper down the electric rabbit hole that barely slept. There you go. Shout out to Electro. So I haven't been making as much music as I would like. And just doing some relearning, basically. Relearning. Everything is just about learning stuff right now. It's gonna take 3 to 6 months to get decent at stuff. And I'm just taking my time. No pressure, man. The music will exist. The music channel will happen, all that other good stuff. That's dope. That's dope. Oh man. Two of these fuckers. Fuck. Damn it. God damn it. I feel like I can talk less in this game. Like sometimes I can talk a little breaks. But shit's rough. Shit's rough. Y'all check out that song. What was it? Richmond of Richmond? Mond. And which Richmond is it talking about? Like Richmond, Virginia? Richmond. Looks like a Richmond, California. There's a bunch of Richmonds. Should be specific. Damn it. But speaking of music, I've been thinking about something. You guys know I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? And even, you know, the song seems like it has a little bit of that going for it, right? And I get, you know, some other rapper got killed. Oh shit, didn't see him. Guess, you know, probably a sacrifice. What do I? And you look at the truther channels, and they're really bad upon like South-North divide. That's why the left is dispersion. I see. Yeah, the Midwest is not too different from the South outside of temperature. And I've lived most of my life, and I've lived my entire life in either the Midwest or the South. Like, so I mean, outside of temperature, it's not that different. But that notwithstanding, shit, it's hard to get hit by both of them fuckers. The big thing is, don't we be a part of the music industry? Don't even do music at all, because the only way you can get into the industry is taking it up the butt or, you know, sacrifice somebody. And listen, I get a certain amount of fame requires a certain amount of, you know, connections, and maybe you do gotta take it out the butt to be like a mega star and shit like that, or even to be famous to a certain extent, right? But there's such a wide independent space now. Like, you know, you can be you're telling me like the YouTube piano teacher who has like 700,000 subs, she had to take it up the butt for Molek to do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she's making good money doing that. Probably better money than most major label artists just being a piano teacher on YouTube, right? And you're telling me you had to Molek that shit out? Come on, man. I don't buy that. And that's the thing. I don't think when people say the music industry, they recognize like that's not just major labels selling albums and shit anymore. There's a whole, because of the internet, because of we now live in this wondrous, joyous age, right? There's other ways to make money on a way smaller scale and be, you know, comfortable. Why Richmond does he want to bring back slavery? Yeah, why Richmond? Why couldn't it must be Richmond, Virginia? But I think Richmond's one of those towns like Springfield. There's a bunch of them. Whatever, his business. But basically, you have to sell out. You got to sell your soul just to have any success. And I just can't. There's got to be a fucking layer of like, you could be a successful YouTuber, maybe around 100K, do okay, and not have to like, oh shit, somebody got me far. Not have to do a bunch of crazy shit. And I get some, you do have to do a bunch of crazy shit. You want to be like, you know, Ice Spice a year after learning how to rap, she's doing songs with Taylor Swift. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I just want to be an indie artist, you're telling me to be at Griselda's level, or even not even Griselda, to be like Mayhem Loren, I gotta take it up the butt? Come on, bro. I gotta get what in my butt? Oh, no one's going to show up and see what the fuck that was? Oh, fuck. I'm wasting shots. I don't know. Something, maybe I'm just too in my head, something to worry about. I just feel like there's a huge gap in this day and age where you can make money off of doing music without having to be a part of the major label system. And I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that. Because it's like, well, just don't do music forever. Music, like, you want no songs to exist, sir? Like, is that what you want? I mean, I know AI is going to handle a lot of stuff, but still. Golly. Hot Lex Girl rapper? I did not. Who's that? Is she actually good? Shit. Fuck. Did not see Hot Lex Girl. She goes as Hot Topic too. Is she good, bad, indifferent? What's the verdict? What's the gimmick? Is she just like, hey, I have titties, pay me money? Or is it like, hey, I can actually make music? Because we don't need another artist that's just like, hey, trick on me. We get it. I think it's the most gutter shit I've seen in a long time. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to hear. See, yeah, maybe that shit you do gotta sell out a little bit, man. I'm not saying you don't. But that's not the ain't where the aspirations are, man. That's katana. Oh shit, you got me. Fine. Nah, I like her. Some gutter in a good way. I thought it was like gutter on some ratchet shit. Check it out. Okay, I'll maybe check that out. Like I said, we'll probably just run it with this the whole time. We'll play some music at the end. Play some music at the end. Time to die, motherfucker. Gutter in a good way. Okay. I'll check it out. I have to say, she can get trash. I'll check it out. I can taste the feel. Oh, man, that's might be too gutter for me. I'll check it out, though. But yeah, I'm starting to get to the, and I'm as big a conspiracy theorist as possible. I definitely think a lot of the major label shit. I'm about to take a quick smoke break. Hopefully I can finish this level. But it talk. I'm as big of a major label conspiracy theorist, entertainment conspiracy theorist as all get out. But in this day and age, it seems like there's a nice, safe space where you don't have to sell your soul. You don't have to take it up the butt. You don't have to be kissing your brother like the Island Boys. And you can still make some money off of music. It just seems. Shall be watching. What's the guy? Andrew Masters. He does studio tours, and actually, ironically, it's convincing me not to buy more studio shit. Because I feel like I have enough. Because some of these people just don't even have that as much as I do. But or they just do everything in the box. But I'm watching this, and a lot of these guys are composers, or they sell stuff through all these different music sites where you get license-free music. Well, they get a piece of that because it's their music. So they get, whatever the points are on that. And there's just so many people. And then, like I said, tutorials, lessons. It just seems like we're in a different world. And of course, still releasing your own album, still doing touring. I got a little shit I want to say about touring because I'm watching a documentary on that. And that was stupid, but I'll get there when I get there. But it just seems like now in this day and age, it's no longer, okay, the only way to make music. I do know Venus Theory. Yeah, I do. Hundreds of these channels. What's the dude with the bad gear? I forgot his name. Audio Players. The teacher I was talking about is Dara Soul. I may be mispronouncing her name. I think she's Korean or something. Dude makes good shit. There's so many different people making good stuff in their own way, in their own space, off of music. And you can't tell me all of these people are taking it up the butt, man. I don't buy that, man. I just don't. Not these people. Yeah. Mega stars. I'm sorry, the coughing. What happens when you're sick and you're smoking over there? No wonder I don't have that many people watching, right? Ah. But there's a lot of music stuff. Like, I just don't buy it. Not for everybody. Not even all the artists. God damn. Hold on. Let me mute myself. Just listen to the music for now. Oh, boy. Jeesh. Sorry about that. Sound like I was hacking up a fucking lawn. Hell Soul Assassin. Yeah, self-publishing. This is what I'm talking about. Middleman out straight to the fans. This is exactly Hell Soul Assassin. That's what I mean. You telling me every artist? There's a lot of artists doing this, and we don't know all their names. Sometimes they're not doing more than 10,000 units, but 10,000 units is incredible if you're independent. It just seems like, I'm sure some of these straight to the fans artists that have a bigger platform are still doing the booty dance, so to speak. And I appreciate you being here, Soul Assassin, but not all of them. There's too many. There's too big of a space. I don't even think people care about mainstream. Even the mainstream players are starting to realize, oh shit, people just want good music. We're past the clout era. In hip hop, you had, what was her name? Sweetie? I think it was Sweetie. If it wasn't her, correct me. But had 2 million Instagram followers, did 2,000 units for, and like, nobody really likes you. You put all this clout, but you don't really have fans. Lil Baby can't sell out. A couple other artists can't sell out, but the artists that can are the smaller artists who have a built-in fan base. They went, door to door, so to speak, word of mouth, and people love them, and they can do shows and they can make good money off of it. But these bigger artists that got all this hype behind them, they're failing, and it's because, you know what? Everybody you're selling to, including the 12-year-olds, including the youngsters, have seen this shit 4 or 5 years. Seen this, they're done with the marketing. And yes, you guys hitting some other points. People want to see the dumb shit, they do, but not listen to the trash music. Yeah, people will watch you as a YouTube character, but they're not gonna listen to your album if they think it sucks. I think they were able to get a lot of artists with trash music over that way, and it just doesn't work anymore. And then most music in the last few decades written by the same few writers. That's another thing. Maybe 10, 15 writers, industry-wide. And now the big thing is they're going to sub-writers and loop makers and even sub-writers and other stuff. And shit, some of these people I'm seeing, they building on Andrew Masters' other studio channels. They're building a studio on being a sub-writer to a rock band or a country band or whatever else. You're like, they've probably written all these songs. You don't even know who they are. One of these guys could have wrote the songs y'all talking about. And he's not going to even be on the list. But some of these people, they're pushing out so many songs. So really, we don't have the same 10 to 15 songwriters for real. But we got the same 10 to 15 songwriters gathering all the material and putting their name on it. Because there's a lot of either, like I said, loop making and sub-writing and work for hire, contracted. So you write a song, but it goes to another writer or producer, and it goes to another. So there's a lot of that. And all that's music-wide, not just hip-hop, music-wide that's happening. But the same 10 to 15 people do. And we're tired of their styles that they lean to. When you look at, that's another thing. When you look at every mainstream rap song, it has 5 producers. That Indian dude has a good video on it. Kanye, Drake, a shadow writer. Kanye was a producer. He was a ghost producer too. Drake, I don't know if Drake ever wrote a damn thing in his life. But Kanye, yes, Kanye was a ghost producer. Drake has ghost writers. But I don't think Drake ever did. Kanye was though. Kanye would make beats, and there's beats that he made he didn't get credit for. That's every producer. Scott Storch had beats that he didn't get credit for. Then they get to the point where they do get credited for their production work. And then they in Kanye's case, he became an artist. But some people stay as a producer. Yeah, Drake hires a lot of ghostwriters, and so does Kanye, by the way. Right now, Kanye started the 5 producers. That's why you look at somebody like DJ Khaled. What DJ Khaled does is not too different what a lot of these artists do, where they hire out a bunch of producers and a bunch of artists to write all the material. Only difference is at least Khaled lets the people who writes it perform it. You know what I'm saying? So, you look at how many writers come up with a DJ Khaled album, how many writers come up with a Drake album, how many writers come up with a Kanye album. Probably the same amount of writers and producers. And it's a bunch of people. You know why it has 5 songs or 5 producers? They're not putting in 5 producers worth of work. It ain't like back in the day when you had a drummer, a bassist, a guitarist, and a keyboardist, and they were really trying to think out chord progressions. One motherfucker makes a loop. Then another motherfucker adds some hi-hats to that bitch. Then another motherfucker adds a little kick and snare. Then another motherfucker adds a chord progression. Then another motherfucker takes it together, organizes it. And then another motherfucker writes the hook. Then another motherfucker writes first half, verse 1. Another motherfucker writes first half, verse 2. This is it. Well, he hires ghost producers too, though. He hires ghost producers. I understand what you're saying. That only works if you're not hiring ghost producers. You're doing all. He does do some of the beats, but he hires like ghost producers, just like Ninjas in Paris. Hit Boy was infamously the ghost producer on that one, not Kanye, and I think for Mercy as well. Don't quote me on Mercy, but for sure, Ninjas in Paris. So yeah, that's the problem. So even though I have a tendency to agree, okay, if you're a producer, I don't put the same standards. If Alchemist right, if he, that song he did with a Hit Boy, he didn't have to write his verse, right? Even though that song was cold, I want to hear more Alchemist getting back to the spitting shit. Even if somebody did write it, fuck it, who cares? But at the same time, Alchemist is not known to do these co-producers like that. And I'm like, has he? I don't want to say never mind that he hasn't. Because I'm like some of the keyboard shit, I think he might bring someone in. And I know, sometimes I know Alchemist has done shit where he did the shit for Grand Theft Auto. He worked with somebody, but that was like to work up. What they were doing is, and this is something that Alchemist is known for doing, because he likes the sample-based style. And I know we're having a discourse. Get the FVD vid about it. I'll check it out. What Alchemist does, and this is different than having necessarily co-production, and he did it on Johnny P. Caddy. He'll bring in like singers or instrumentation to make something that he can then chop up into stuff. And then he has the stems, and he'll chop it up, pitch it up, do whatever he wants off of stuff that musicians come up with, and then come up with something new. That's not new either. People been doing that. That's what Dre started. Dre started this shit. That's what a lot of Chronic was. But in this case, these aren't based off of songs. Dre would take a P-Funk song, hire people to play it, chop parts up. Still brilliant stuff. I'm not knocking. I'm just trying to give you the technical process of what was going on. And then, oh shit, you put parts of the original Parliament Funkadelic song in it and mix it together. And then you got Let Me Ride, where they swing low, chariot off the Parliament Funkadelic song. And he didn't put all the instruments and had people replay it and parts of the samples, and now you got Let Me Ride. And so for Johnny P. Caddy, and then for the stuff, like I said, Alchemist did, and this comes from, I watched this shit all day, bro, so I love this shit. But the shit he did a lot for the Grand Theft Auto soundtrack, he'd bring in musicians and come up with just little parts, not necessarily off of songs, but then chop them up and release. So, I mean, that doesn't feel as bad as one producer came up with one loop, and that shit keep get passed up, and people adding a little spice to it till you get to the fifth or sixth producer. Ain't quite the same thing. That's a little bit more of a pure process to me. But listen, who am I to say what it is? All I'm trying to do is just, there's got to be a way of making it without having to do all that crazy shit. Introducing, I love that album, DJ Shadow, which I don't know. That's almost another side of when you put so many damn samples. I've probably seen some NaviD videos. I'm gonna check it out. But I probably shouldn't watch them now. I am so scared of. I'm trying to find whatever a VigilanteWilliamson production sounds like. Yeah, that's a great album. He absolutely was on another level with those samples. That's when you talk about that. You talk about somebody almost using so many samples that. I wonder if you could get, like, if you're going to get sued if you use enough samples like that. This guy, I don't know if y'all remember Girl Talk. It came out around 2010, 10 to 12. And they were doing these, like, mashups. And they got pretty popular, but they couldn't really get too much label support. They would get shows all the time. But because they were mashups, but they never got sued either. So it was like they were in this weird gray area, and I'm like, I almost feel like DJ Shadow kind of was one of those artists that kind of hit there. Some of even the Madlib stuff, he'd get sued today. For some of them, he probably would because it's just so, But at the same time, they can still sue him now. You know what I'm saying? And that's an album that's probably doing well on Spotify right now because people go replay that shit. It's just cold. People, that's one of those iconic. If you're a producer, you have to listen to that album, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's getting its spins now. I'm not trying to snitch on DJ Shadow. Don't blame me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody going through it with motherfucking what's that shit? Shazam, trying to sing. Yeah, that is my song. Let's get them. Don't. I like the Girl Talk album. Put it on while I work out sometimes. So yeah, you remember Girl Talk? Yeah. I don't know if they still doing stuff. They probably be. A lot of people are, but they didn't get sued because they didn't want to. Well, the reason, and this was an interesting thing. This is like, well, shit. Why did Paul Boutique get sued? They were scared of having to split up more than 100% of a record. So if he has a song where he has a Michael Jackson loop, an Ozzy Osbourne loop, a David Bowie loop, and a Prince loop, and I'm just saying I can't remember the song, but he might have songs like that and then parts in the chorus from a totally different song from a Miley Cyrus song playing. Well, that's 5, 6, 7, and then do these drums from Classic James Brown. You got 7, 8. We can't pay everybody. There's not enough percentages to pay everybody, even a quarter or half. maybe sometimes if we put enough samples, not even enough to pay 10. So if we sue, how does this even split, even if we win? And so they didn't want to open up all that, just be lawyering all day for this one album. So they just let it slide. And like I said, I don't think he got signed to a major label because of that, which is, again, it's probably a good thing. But Shadows, The Private Press was also good as well. So it's Copa. So I'm glad everybody's pretty well versed in music around here. I love music. I love making music. I just don't believe in order to make it and have any success at all, you have to just do all this crazy. Like, no, there's a level above. Shit, is this screen not showing up for y'all? What's going on? Okay. There's a wide level above taking it in the butt. Like, yeah, maybe be a millionaire, 5 Maseratis and Lamborghinis and shit outside to be, Rick Ross. Yeah, maybe. But just to be a guy with 25,000 views or 25,000 subs and a small little following of people liking music, I don't think so. I hope I'm not wrong, though. I would hate to find out I'm wrong. We'll see. Never know what that shit. So LP. You never know what that shit. Saw LP talk about how they sample some big artists for Run the Jewels 4. Dude asked for 100%. They say, okay, take all of it, and dude still put out a week. So he didn't sue him after they said take all of it. He didn't take it before the album. Oh, he pulled out and said no, fuck it. So I had to remake the whole song last minute. It's expensive to clear samples. I've went through. I just asked. This is before this is maybe last year I asked, because since I moved here, I forgot the agency. They'll clear samples. They say it's an average of $5,000 on their fees, plus an average of anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000, plus the publisher split. But that's per sample. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, for independent stuff, if I get to that point, I'll have to worry about it after. They do say you can clear it after the fact. It's just going to be more expensive. But, or, if it's stuff that got to get pulled, it got to get put. We'll see what happens. In fact, a lot of the loose stuff I do will probably be the heavier sample stuff, where it just seems like, but you can also go through it yourself. I've heard that too. And sometimes you can. And you also got to remember, and they got, what's that shit? There's a few services that already have the catalog, so you can pay them a small amount plus the percentage. So there's that too, but you gotta know the songs there. That might ruin the feeling. Okay, we've done a nice little smoke break. I'm about to smoke again, and then we'll get back in. That's why dudes digging the crates to find obscure stuff. Yeah. 100% of publishing must have been a YouTube algorithm making a jump in the underground hip hop. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, there should be a smoother way. And here's the crazy part. If I cover a song, I don't have to go through all this. And that's one video I want to, there's a lot of videos I want to make. I still got to finish that one for my man Happy Dinosaur about the young men. But I want to make a video, and I'm going to play a song and then sample it. So like, listen, stop telling me it's different. You can't copyright a chord progression, but if I sample this, then it is copyrighted. If I play it in a different way, it isn't. That doesn't make sense. And I want to break down based upon what I understand, and if somebody can help me, maybe I should talk to a lawyer, make sure I'm legally properly right. But like, this doesn't make sense that this is copyright infringement and requires money, and this doesn't. So, oh man, I lost a lot of viewers on the smoke break. So we're going to have to get back to the action. Yeah, the smoke break. Only had to 2. So what do we got? 6 rounds. Just these 2 assholes? Just these 2 assholes in the next floor. Let's see what we do. Okay, just go to the car. They used to scratch labels off the records they found so no one else could sample it. Yeah, but they love the song so much they said, fuck it, we'll make our money elsewhere, take 100% dues, still fucking the last money. That's crazy. And then when they recreated, he didn't get anything. I'm sure they and then if they changed shit around, he didn't get anything. So it's like, why do that? And I get some of these artists didn't get paid the first time around, right? You talking about some of these guys maybe in their 50s, 60s, 70s, didn't get paid the first time around, and they like, they look up Run the Jewels, like, oh man, these guys got millions of people. Oh wow, now they're fucking with your mind. See, reality starting to fuck up. Cut Chemist audience listening is another personal favorite as well. Dub plays so big in the dubstep scene, only white label, no marketing, so other DJ don't know what they're playing. I see. That's crazy. Shit, what happened to the girl? She left. She's out that bitch. I hate to say it, but it is like, okay, then why doesn't Snoop get this smoke? And then this LP did do his thing in underground. I think there's a part of Eminem that wish he would have stayed in underground, because he probably wouldn't be getting the smoke if he stayed in the underground. And he saw through LP that, yeah, oh wait, I could have still made it to the bag over the long haul, and have more respect, because Run the Jewels is just now. That's probably his first real big commercial thing LP's done, but he still got his respect. about these different, they're talking about touring and how touring really is for independent artists. And it was interesting at some point, but until you got to the point where you realized these guys were idiots. Every one of them were retarded idiots, and I'll prove it to you. So the whole thing was, these indie artists I had never heard of, and you probably no one will never know, are talking about, and a lot of this was in the 90s into the 2000s into the 10s, but talking about touring stories and how terrible it was touring. Fly Low plus Thundercat plus Kendrick, Never Catch Me is another banger. They're talking about where a lot of them were touring in vans, showing up to shows in Fargo, North Dakota, where nobody knew them, and their crazy stories, and you hear, oh man, whatever, and they're just independent artists, and then after a while you realize they're all telling the same story, and they're all fucking retarded. And here's why: they talk about how much money they spent touring, okay, and they didn't make their money back, okay, and they would sometimes go to shows and the person there wasn't paying them, but they would still perform anyway. Except the one guy who didn't was probably one of the more famous people in the whole documentary, which was was Steve Albini the guy's name? I think it's Steve Albini. He was in a band called Big Black Mate, helped produce the first Nirvana album. Was it the first or second? One of the Nirvana albums, along with a bunch of other stuff. Based out of Chicago. I think it's Steve Albini. He's in there a couple times. He said, yeah, if we didn't get paid, we just didn't perform. Bingo, first step. First step. Steve Albini, yeah. It was part of the process. And you're right. But they still are idiots, and here's why. They were traveling across the country, a path. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Hold on. I'll pause, and I'll try to find the documentary, and I'll put it in the chat. Why they were idiots is not because they were trying to tour to get started. It's because they didn't realize something that even I realized. You don't tour the whole country to start. They were going 15 years, kept complaining, I hate going to Fargo, North Dakota. I hate going to Fargo, North Dakota. So why are you going to Fargo, North Dakota? You tour locally, regionally. You don't go whole country if nobody knows who you are. You go to the same spots over and over and build up a buzz in a single geographic location, or two or three, depending on what your taste is. So one, you're not paying all this money. But this goes back to something like Young Ripper was talking about with these starving artist mentality. This is where you gotta, yes, you do have to start somewhere, absolutely, but you don't have to be an idiot about it. This is something that, and shout out to the guy, I don't know if the guy's still out there in the music scene. He was a Detroit rapper. We went to this open Even now, yeah, you got the internet. The internet doesn't work for everybody. You know some of the bands in the description. Okay, I heard of Melvins. I heard of Sun with the O thing, but you don't pronounce the O. Thanks for thinking of you. Oh yeah, no problem. Check it out. I still maintain they did it the wrong way, and that'd still be the wrong way today unless you built up enough of a buzz. I get, it's a rite of passage. You're better off sticking out local because one is just cheaper and it's easier to do. If you have the same spots week after week or month after month even, man, so I can do it on the street, and now I'm doing it on the street, and I'm recording it for YouTube. So I'm telling y'all the plan. Like I said, I could go Houston, Austin. I don't want to dox myself to which part of Houston I am, but that's a little bit simpler than it might be for other places. So I can go Houston and Austin. And that's 2 huge regions. And just hit up little spots there, and open mics, whatever the fuck there, and obviously get down to San Antonio. And all of this is still going on the internet while I'm doing it. So I'm satisfying that internet thing, plus learning and getting better at doing live shows. And I think there's something to that. I think that'll yield results. That's what I'm expecting results when I get to that point. Still along that line, be putting out songs, putting out videos, putting out shit, trying to learn, trying to get better. But I that's the plan. And that's gonna take some time. I'm not in a rush. I mean, I am, because I want to get something out, but yeah, gotta be prepped for tomorrow. Listen to this. Totally my shit to talk about. Like to stream about this with a few people sometime. Yeah. If we can ever get Stitch and Dildo on the stream, it'll be great. I know you have some experience with the some of this stuff. I know you've done some video stuff too, so it'll just be great. No, we're just letting the damn side Damn it. Shit. and it wasn't held in Berlin. It was held in a small town, and I think they ruled nobody was at fault, which is kind of a bullshit ruling. It seemed like the safe ruling because the mayor and everybody was in trouble. Or the mayor at the time. Oh shit, I'm still on. Damn it. slightly conservative and you're just ready to, suck her off for it, surely you'll do Lil Nas X, because how much worse was he? And I'm sure Nicki Minaj got a video of her probably with some horns and some crazy shit, a lot of crazy imagery, because she did the, fake, Farmsburg raid. She was on that fake Lady Gaga shit for a minute. So I'm sure there's some shit you look back like, that was weird. Shit. Damn it. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of here? Damn it. She's no industry girl. Signed to must up local. You gotta watch out for those deals too, man. Cause as everything gets lower, oh man, this is person will manage me. And it's like, yeah, they will. Manage you right off a fucking cliff. Damn it. Wow, smooth. Big Lex, aka Big Topic. Okay. Gotta watch out for those local deals and watch out for these. Cause those people, that's how people are really getting fucked up too. It's not just, eyes wide shut parties. They signed these deals with like small management. Man, motherfucking Griselda got West Side Gun never had a manager. He was the manager and he was the one doing all the shit. I don't see no need for until very recently. I don't see a need. I don't even know if I want to get as far as they got. I don't know if you need to. I don't know if I want to get a manager, man. I don't think again this managers made sense in the internet age, pre-internet age. It makes sense if you get to a certain point. When you want, when you get brand deals and shit like that. Okay. But you gotta watch out for that shit. There's no need to sign a deal, man. There's no need to sign a deal. But, for a lot of people, when they wait, because they'll be putting money on it. Okay, here's 50,000 for a local deal. Smart. Yeah, he learned a lot. I bet he learned a lot. It's hard to fuck him over now. Yeah, he until, I don't know, maybe it's 2 years. He may have actually got a manager, but for the most part, the whole movement, he was just the brains doing all the management stuff, and he was managing himself. And as they expanded, I don't want to say that and say, oh, well, maybe such and such man got a manager at this point by 2018. But a good portion of that movement was just him. So I would have to look up everything to tell you each date with everybody. But he said he didn't get a manager until now. Yeah, people are in the hood trying to get out. That's how they get them. Yep. Believe it or not, a lot of random people in real estate or guys who are doctors or dentists, but still kind of tied up to a hood, they'll come up with a promotional company, a production company. They'll give some artists $25,000, and then once they got a viral hit, now they want all the money. And maybe they signed them to a slave deal for that $25,000. See if that's some shit that should have been looked into back in the 30s. Like, y'all should have been handled this shit. Because we're going to get to a similar point where you have all these smaller production companies, smaller labels, smaller things, more singles based than we were our albums based. That's based on the 30s were. And on back, 30s, 40s, 50s, before the 60s, 70s gave you this kind of conglomerate style. Yeah, it's predatory bullshit. Real predatory bullshit. This has been a good talk. I mean, it doesn't seem like, shout out to you. Courtney got in it, Copa got into it, talking about music. A lot of people, I guess, wasn't into it. That's cool. It's still been cool. But yeah, listen, I got plans to do this music thing. I got plans to put it on YouTube. I'm looking at different channels because I wanted to be a active YouTube channel, and I got a lot of work to do. So hopefully once we get it up, once we get some songs up, you'll be on the journey with us. Speaking of some songs, let's actually first exit out of this. We go to the screen, and we'll exit out of this, and then we will play some music to end the stream. Okay. C minus. I don't care about the gray. I know you guys can't see the screen. I'm just trying to get through it. Got a new mask. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me go back just to do this little part. I'll wait till it wakes up on the next level. We don't like strangers around here. Ain't that right, Parker? See, he's starting to see the people he kills. He's having PTSD. Oh, now it's a different guy. So things are starting to get all crazy and creepy. You got another little tune. No, okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. Okay, so you don't have to go back. Let's see what we got first. Got Big Topic doing my dance live in Cleveland. Again, keep it local, keep it smart, keep it safe. You got 2 million views on this. This is a Euro thing. 2 million views. Kept it local, doing big things. And then if you can find that other country song, Richmond and Richmond. I'm seeing a lot of these performances just like this, with the little mic hanging down. A lot of these girls are spitting nowadays. Hit on my jewel on my neck like a cooler. This gas that I smoke in these papers exclusive. Spin racks on my chain and 2 bands on my hands. I ain't tripping no niggas. I'm doing my dance. This ain't no one no wood. No in the hood. Well, she'll fuck you up, bro. She'll fuck you up, bro. This shit sound cold. I'm seeing a lot of this. That's, you know, how they did that one. I think he got into some trouble. What's my man's name? That shit, honestly, I think a modern classic. I ain't one of your kids go play with your friends, bitch. I ain't one of your kids go play with your friends. I see what you mean. Gas station T with some sweats in the chain. I'm the hardest rap bitch that you know with my name, not in competition with you bitches. But a lot of people using that mic and they got a hanging shot. They do a bunch of shots with that. Yeah, I know it's the strap too. Man, you need to have your strap, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be the squarest. Y'all believe that shit. You said her daughter father tripping, she might have to offer. I swear to God, I believe that shit. I believe every word she just said. Like that. Little. She got a third verse, so she really spitting. Yeah, this shit, I was just thinking this is on some demon time shit. I see why the kids fuck with this. I'm the age back into this shit, bro. Like, if I was 16, I'd be going crazy in some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gunning his foot, right? You'll be going crazy in some shit like this. She's spitting too, man. This is cold. Listen, shout out to any chick, I mean, that's not like half naked, first off. I kind of like the hard chick thing. Maybe because I always had a crush on the hood chicks. Because I was a suburban type dude. Oh, shut up. You know, shout out to Southfield Oak Park. So I always had a crush on the hood chicks. So that's probably not good. I ain't going to say that because she look young. So I ain't trying to go to jail. And like I said, she'll fuck me up. I got no doubts about that. She'll fuck me up. She'll fuck me up. Hope she can get out her deal. That was cold. Yeah, got right to it. No silly gimmicks. You see it a lot. You know, a lot of videos with that mic shot. I'm gonna do a similar thing. I don't want to use that same mic, same shot. I'm gonna do my own stuff. But you're seeing that. What's the video that the guy named Superstar? It's got that old '90s sample. Oh, you probably know what song I'm talking about. It's Superstar something. I'm gonna look it up and it's probably gonna show up. Superstar Pride. That's, you know, this is older. Oh, no, it's about the same year, 10 months. I guess I saw it around the time. I've seen it a while. I saw it earlier, but it's a similar shot, different type of mic. Oh, speaking of mics, I just hit, you know, we're just playing this because this shit's cold. And I think he's in some legal trouble now, too. We're just going to deal with the copyright issues. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, I believe every word she was saying, bro. Every fucking word she said, I believe it. But this shit cold to me. I love this shit. People talk about his haircut, but she ain't talking about some real shit. Man, I ain't gonna handle this young generation. There's some people. They're. Listen, I came up. The Laffy Taffy shit was what was hot, bro. Yeah, the memes. Everybody got memes about dude hair, but the song is actually cold. But like I said, I think he just got into some, and I don't know the details of the situation. I hope he good. Hope he ain't hurt nobody. Yeah, the haircut memes was crazy. But this is one of the first videos I had noticed when they did this shot. You just post up somewhere. I could do this. It's a tennis court near me. I could do the same shot. Just post up somewhere, put a mic hanging, and just call it a video. And so that's the dude that. Wait, and again, it's smart, man. Got to be efficient. You know what I'm saying? Especially you got a nice camera. You can rent the camera. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a nice camera, you can rent it. Rent the lenses. Maybe put a couple hundred of them. Set up five or six shots. You performing it. That's a video. You know what I'm saying? This shit's still to be cold. Haircut memes aside. Now I'm looking for that Richmond of Richmond. Yeah, I fucks with this shit too. So shout out to the younger generation, man. Just don't do the dumb shit that all the older generation did. There's a Navi D vid too. I hate this cunt, so to speak. Not just off this video. I've heard him say, poor people. I hate people disrespect the working class and the poor just because they get some money. And he's done that. How producers are the problem, yeah. And it's not just producers, it's the producers ripping off of other producers. So let me see. I don't know if you have. No, that's the same thing. Hot Topic. Richmond. Maybe nobody posted. I gotta look for it. Oh, you found the Richmond? Oh yeah, $29 million for this. It's a cold song, man. I think part of it was the memes pushed it. It's a cold song. Oh, this got $29 million too in 12 days. Wow, #1 trend in the music. Wow.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out
Okay.
and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away.
I'm fucking with this.
What the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up.
Oh, no, I'm fucking with this.
True, but it is.
This is the type of shit I fuck with. Okay.
Living in the new world with an whole soul.
He can sing too.
These rich men
Yeah.
know the rich men, Lord knows it all. Just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think. Wanna know what you
He do. He got some soul.
Wanna know that you do.
I told you, if you do a compelling vocal performance, we just talked about. I believe this shit he's saying, bro. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with this. I ain't gonna do a remix. I do a cover before I do a remix. But I don't know if I can fuck with his vocals, bro. He's killing it.
Politicians, look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3",
Shit.
and 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting
Bro,
themselves
I've seen this shit live. He's talking about. I was a small time cashier and would see, man. I was a small time cashier. I'm sure hood cashier, whatever. If you in a poor area, regardless of the race, because believe it or not, white people use welfare more than black people. Believe it or not, that's notwithstanding. I saw it where these motherfuckers would have 2 and 3 motherfucking carts, and they would hand. I was in Michigan. They would hand me that tan, orange, peach, fucking bridge card. And listen, I bought some bridge cards in my day because you got to keep up with inflation. But the motherfuckers never worked, and I had to punch it in every fucking time. And I would see a chick, 300, 400 pounds, 5, 6 kids with 4 carts, 2, 3, 4 carts of poison, of 2000s poisonous food. So he's saying some real shit.
Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people
And like I said, people can't eat. There's people also, you know, a couple miles away from that shit to the street. It's crazy, bro.
people like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is.
No, this shit hit.
Living in the news.
I was expecting some bullshit. This shit hits hard as fuck.
These rich men know the rich men. Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
So there's a cape on
Wanna know what you
fifth
do,
fret.
and they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
Yeah.
Dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men know the rich men.
Talking about DC, Richmond, so Virginia. I'm assuming DC is right north of Richmond, Virginia. Somebody who's a geography major, let us know. And I'm sorry, I didn't even have this music up as loud as I should have. I just realized they're still in the game setting. This whole musical shit.
I've been selling my soul, working all day.
Let's turn this shit up.
Overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Real life. Let's go. Let's go. This shit's hard as fuck. They're spurging? Are you kidding? This shit goes hard as fuck. Oh, then they showed it. See, this is what I hate. Actually, you know what, Peterson? I actually fuck with Peterson. Out of the whole crew of the, what was it? Not because he went to Daily Wire. I fuck with Peterson. And I guess you consider Gina. I'll fuck with Gina because she ain't really said shit. The rest of them I can't stand. But see, that's the thing. Oh, this is a conservative song. That's just a real song. This ain't no politics. Like some Tom McDonald shit does. That shit's some politics. You can put a Daily Wire ad after that. But that shit, just put some more music shit. That shit was cold. That was cold. We can, on this side, we can appreciate both of the last 2 songs of both of the artists we just heard. They both had something to say. Shout out to, but obviously Oliver Anthony, and actually we played Superstar Painting Pictures, but it was Big Lex, Big Topic, Doing My Dance. So shout out to Big Topic, Doing My Dance. Shout out to Oliver Anthony. I wish them both success. This is the inspiring shit to see the youth. Still got some good music in them. This ain't, you know, this is, it ain't about politics. I just want to hear good music, you know, well for a story. In both cases of both of the songs we just heard, I believe every motherfucking thing that these motherfuckers both just said. I believe every word they just said, bro. They really mean that shit, and that means a lot. And no, let's look at a map. Let's bring out a map, because that's my guess. Is if Richmond, Virginia is south of Washington, D.C., then that's obviously what he's talking about. And you would have to be crazed to think anything else. And I'm sure it is, but I just, you know, let's just check it out. Let's check it out for the interwebs, so we don't want to dox ourselves, so we're on a vigilante account. So let's do this together. Okay. So where's Richmond? I guess I should have just searched it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Richmond. North of Richmond is Washington, D.C. So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about this area. Washington, D.C. And all the crazy phalluses and, you know, 666 feet phalluses and pentagons and pentagrams and demonic shit they got going on here. All the missing girls in D.C. So for anyone who's mad about that song, I'm going to clip this shit out. Here's Richmond. Here's D.C. What's north of Richmond? Motherfucking Washington, D.C. and Alexandria, Virginia. Shout out to the CIA. While we're at it, we all laugh. Oh, American Dad, funny. No, a lot of wild shit's going on out there. Shout out to Baltimore. Y'all had nothing to do with this. Y'all just catching a stray. But that's what he's talking about. Get out of here. Come on, guys. We're smarter than this. We're smart. We're all smarter than this, and I refuse to believe otherwise, man. I know motherfuckers ain't missing members, but the subtext. Oh man, I didn't want to hear that. Shout out to Big Lex slash Big Topic. Tried to offer herself. You know, I feel for you, sis. You make good music, sis. Don't quit. Don't quit. You make good music, sis. So don't quit. You know, shout out to the youth. I feel for the youth. Maybe I shouldn't just make it about young men. Just the youth in general, man. Y'all getting sold a raw deal. And clearly it's still some heart, some soul, and some talent. And this is why we don't want major label artists. We, as fans, we don't. Now, maybe this guy's got some sort of back end, and I don't know about it. That does happen, you know. But just off that's not what is appealing to us. We just heard a dope song with some soul. We just hear in both of these, in all these artists' case, even the Superstar Pride, I know he's going through some, all these artists. That's what we want from fucking music, man. We just want to hear somebody. And when you hear somebody's story and they mean that shit, man, I don't give a fuck, man. People want to listen to it. People like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm drawn to do it. You know, 'cause I love doing it. And like, you can't tell. Like, I don't know. You can't tell me all that shit was some evil shit, man. You can't tell me all that shit. And I'm the biggest conspiracy theorist on the fucking earth. There was conspiracy theories in that fucking song. But God damn it, not everybody who's making music on every single level is going through all these fucking. Now, is there a level in which that's happening? Of course it is. I saw, what was it, Key Glock? Another one of his brothers got killed. And somebody, you know, it was 33. They did all this stuff, and I don't even know. I only heard of Key Glock, I think, through you, because I'm, you know, my ear ain't to the street like it used to be. But I'm hearing some of the shit. That shit was cold. Those are good artists, man. Those are good. That's good music. It's good music being made. I don't think everybody's down with the was it Pound Town? I don't think everybody's down with Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's down with Eyes Wide Shut Town. Maybe there is a point where you can't progress past that point, but there's got to be a space under it, man, because people still need it. You know, we still need to hear good music. That's why a song like that can blow up that quick, because people just, oh man, that's just, you know. And I used to fuck with the like Fleet Foxes and Bon Iver and different little shit like this back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. I got a guitar myself. I'm trying to get back into it. So I thought that shit was cool. And you see what do all those videos we just played have in common? Simple videos, simple performance videos. You didn't need a bunch of crazy shots and a bunch of party shots and a bunch of just a simple performance with a meaningful vocal and a vocal that you just telling your story or us story that we believe. That's why we can still joke. We still, if trans people, I play trans people are our friends. Just for, now this is the weakest of the, obviously the material we just played, but it's a fucking catchy song. Say what this is named Crack Boy Mental. We crack jokes about this guy. We fucking like this song. We at this point, it's unironically we like this song. Yeah, I am. I you know, I've been being asked him, can I tell him? Yeah, I'm doing a stream with Bad. Does he have it up? We like this song unironically, bro. This motherfucker means this shit. Yeah. He does have it up. Dope. Oh, when is it coming? 7 a.m.
I'll knock you out.
Hold on, we're doing this in a few hours? Why did I just think he been 8? Oh shit, bro. I just knew he been 10. I'm so bad. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people are my friends. Said that. So I just texted him. I hope he realized this. He's probably asleep. So respect him, but we're going in. I thought he said 7 or 8. I just knew he meant PM. Trans people are my friends. Oh, fuck. Well, that's rough. Even though I probably will be up then. I say that with my back, I want to at least make some music, at least make another attempt at music. Well, yeah, I kind of just talked through that because I'm, dealing with that. So yeah, I guess it's 7. Maybe that's what he meant. I'm like, wait a second, what? Well, so I guess I ain't going to sleep, which again is common on my little weekend days. I have Sunday and Monday off. All right, that's been a fun stream. We listened to some music at the end. I may clip some of this stuff out, and hey, I'm streaming with Matt in 5 hours apparently. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if he gets back to me or if he realizes what he did. Maybe it was a mistake. So in either 5 hours or 17 hours, I'll be streaming my man Matt on his channel. So please look out for that. And thank you for joining. I'll get the mouse in the way. Thank you for joining. We played some Hotline Miami. We listened to some music. We talked about music. I talked about my little plans to do music. And so it starts at a fundamental level. I'm trying to get back into my chord progression stuff to even get to have more stuff to write songs with. And then start putting songs out, start doing, little busking performances, making little videos similar to what we saw. Similar production level, probably lesser at first, but just to get some videos done. And then, doing local performances and slowly but surely. Not trying to get Maserati off of it. Not trying to get bent over. Just trying to, make some music, brighten some people's day. And if I can, put a little money in my pocket, cool. But all right, on that bombshell, it's time to end. So if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. I'll talk to all you guys later. Peace.